Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So in today's AFK journey video, I'm going to talk about Guild Supremacy, which is the latest game mode that just got released into the game, and just talk about everything you need to know. I think this game mode is quite easily understandable, and for the guide portion, right, there isn't really much of a guide yet because on the difficulty 1 boss itself, it was basically one-shotted. So whoever went in first basically killed the boss in one hit, at least based on my server. So in terms of the boss teams itself, if difficulty 2, 3 or 4 is a lot tougher and there are optimal teams to be shared, I'll probably release it in the next few days. So that's for the teams portion. For the unlocking conditions, how this game mode works basically works like this, right? You contribute to your guild through a whole series of missions, quests or rankings in the different game modes, right, to get the Supremacy Pass, which is shown on the bottom over here. So daily quest is pretty much additional 5 minutes of game time, right? Because Dream Realm and Arena are very easily achievable. Honor though, go in, 1 battle, get out. Okay, Arcane Labyrinth, go in, 1 battle, get out. So you are done with the completion part. You don't actually have to play through the whole thing, right? In case you guys do not know, just go in, 1 battle. So I'm just going to showcase the Arcane Labyrinth side, right, very quickly. So in terms of the daily quest side, it's quite easily achievable. You don't even need to do difficulty 15. You just got to maybe, okay, let's do, for example, difficulty 6, right? So we're just going to showcase the completionist part. So we go in, right, choose the battle. First battle usually really easy, so go in, done, fight the battle, and then our units are already there, so we just throw in more units and then we are done. Okay, so pop, hit everybody. Okay, so you don't actually even have to quit the run itself, because all you need to do is complete 1 battle, right? So you're done once you're done with the 1 battle, and then you gotta exit this thing, and then go into the guild stuff, go into Guild Supremacy, go into daily quest. As you guys can see, we have completed the Arcane Labyrinth. So same for Honor Duel, go in 1 battle. Whether or not you win or lose is not important if you're just there to complete the stuff. So in terms of the important part, remember to do your daily quest. This is very important. It's 200 points from everyone every day. And for the leaders or the management of the guild itself, you're able to actually track the points that is contributed by each of your guild member through these contribution rankings. So contribution ranking also calculates obviously the rankings from the other game modes, which I'll talk about later, but this is for the management to sort of take note of people who are not actively contributing to this guild stuff, because I could see Guild Supremacy being the more important guild content, at least within this 1 month period. So that's for the Guild Supremacy part. And there's also this additional ranking system. So this is for your Supreme Arena, Dream Realm, Arcane Labyrinth, as well as Honor Duel. So in terms of all this additional ranking stuff, I don't think you need to sweat too much, because as long as you are within the top 500 for both Arcane Labyrinth and Honor Duel, you are already contributing equal amounts to your guild. So the best, right, the best would be to have, okay, so here there's a max thing. So what this means is you can have a max of 3 players in the top 20, right? Their score be calculated, and then we have 5, we have 8, we have 10, we have 15. So I'll say if you can, right, just get everybody to try to contribute and get into all the various tiers to optimize the point system in terms of the Supremacy passes. Same thing for Arcane Labyrinth. For Dream Realm and Supreme Arena, I don't think it's going to change too much. Basically your ranking is going to be pretty much similar, right? Whether or not there's this new game mode, your ranking will still be the same roughly. So in terms of the passes itself, just don't break a sweat in terms of the ranking side. Just do whatever you need to do. Do your daily stuff, that's the important one, because there's 200 points, and then contribute to the passes, and from there you will be able to unlock the bosses. So this is the checking, so you'll be able to unlock the bosses, and then from there, once you hit the boss itself, there's actually quite a few there's a few reward systems. So there's the guild ranking, there's also the Guild Supremacy side. So from what I can see, right, guild coin stops at 20 over here, which means that there's roughly about 10,000 coins, although there's actually 400 missing here, so roughly 9,006. Okay, there could be some variance inside, which I'm not gonna dive too deep into it. So roughly about 9,000 plus coins here. So I'm not sure how long it will take to reach difficulty 20 and whether or not most guilds will be, but this event is 40 days, so we will wait and see whether or not people can at least reach 20. Right, I think 21, it's good to have the red color Twilight Essence, by the way. Right, this is good to have, but the important one is actually the guild coins. Right, to me, I think Stellar Crystals as well as guild coins, any way to increase your accessibility to the Hypogene and Celestial units are pretty important. So that's for the Guild Supremacy side. There's also a guild ranking, so depending on the final ranking of your guild, you will be able to get all these rewards. This Crown Cup, I think, is this an accessory for the guild? Because this is the title, Dazzling Star, this is the coin, so I think this could be a decoration for the guild. I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is a new cup thing, so I guess it's a trophy that we can put inside our guild somewhere. Maybe here, right at the right hand side. Okay, so that's for the Guild Supremacy rewards portion. In terms of this game mode itself, right, what I will say is personally, it's sort of like a replacement for the glory point system. So glory point system, in case you guys do not know, also had a guild contribution factor where depending on your guild ranking, I mean depending on your rankings and the different game modes, you contribute different amounts of glory points. So Guild Supremacy can also be seen like intermediary. So I'm not sure about the exact schedule, but I guess from the looks of it, it could be Guild Supremacy, Glory Point Expedition, Guild Supremacy, Glory Point Expedition, right? Or maybe it could be just a long-term Guild Supremacy thing, or it could be a concurrent thing where they run both Guild Supremacy and Glory Point Expedition together. Not too sure about that, but I think Guild Supremacy from a guild's point of view is okay. I don't think it requires a lot of commitment. Like, you don't have to be too bothered by like this game mode as long as you're doing everything on a daily basis, because you will be able to just claim all these by doing what you do on a daily basis as well. And in terms of the bossing side of things, I don't know how difficult it is, but I believe if everybody is actively contributing, your guild should be able to get more rewards. So the idea of this game mode is pretty much everybody contribute and then you try your best to score as much rewards as possible. In terms of the rewards to the glory point system or the glory point expedition, I don't really keep track of that. So if you guys have any thoughts with regards to the rewards changes between glory point expedition as well as Guild Supremacy, let me know down in the comment section as well. So yeah, I was expecting a little bit more for the boss fights, because I mean, it could be a lot more moving forward, because as the difficulty increases, the boss might become stronger and we might get more, I'll say, like upgrades to the boss itself. But the very first one, based on what I know, right, go in any team, you snipe the boss immediately. So that is the lowest difficulty. Right here, there's over 20 difficulties. So I guess if my guild is able to push through to the higher difficulties, I will showcase the tougher bosses or talk about potentially stronger teams from there. So that's for the Guild Supremacy side. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Pretty simple game mode, just a TLDR. Just remember to check your stuff, and then from here you can also check your daily contributions through the ranking side. So pretty neat there. And they even have this contribution list to let the management or the leaders of the guild manage the guild better, right? Because sometimes, personally, as a leader of a guild, I'll say there are some players who come into like an active guild, right, trying to sneak past all the stuff to get all the guild rewards, but not actively contributing to the guild itself. So this is, I'll say, more fair to the people who are active, and from there you can actually filter out people who are less active and bring in people who are more active. So that's for the guild side of things. Yeah, I don't know how to comment about this game mode, because I never really experienced the boss fight. But what happened was, when I logged in, right, the boss was just gone, and people said, yeah, you send in one team and you're done. So we have to wait until the harder difficulty to even see a glimpse of the boss, apparently, depending on how fast my guild mates hit the boss itself. So yeah, that's it for this video, right? Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.